We are live, just so you know. So you were talking about how there were some unique cases today at work. Is that what you were?
Yeah. How's your day going, man?
I have had
Stressful,
I've had
crazy,
a
no
unique
sleep.
day. A unique day. That's the way I'm going to put it. Let's see here. I'm happy you're with me, man. I'm happy you're with me. Let's see here. I got to get this outline sent to myself. Give me just a second. No, dude, I didn't sleep a ton. Let's see here. As you know, putting on a tournament, you don't get sleep as you approach the tournament date. All right, let's see.
Yeah, and then when the guy who's putting on the tournament has a few too many drinks, and then he calls his buddy in the middle of the night, they don't get too much sleep either.
You know, don't you? Aren't those the days though that you turn around and you go, "Man, that's really cool. I'm glad I'm a part of his life." Something special like that.
I don't know that I say that when I hang up the phone, but maybe the next day I'll say something like that.
Especially if it wakes anyone up in your house.
Nah, it's all good.
Good. I forgot what somebody said. Somebody said something about when he texted me and it was late at night, and it was or not text me, called me, and I can't remember the same, but man, it was pretty neat. What he Deanna, can you resend it? Because for some reason it's kind of blurry. The outline came through blurry. Thank you. Okay, 6:04. Let's see here, Joe. Try to get this thing. If I don't have this outline, man, I'm lost. It came out kind of blurry. Mm-hmm. All right, let's see here. There we go. Perfect.
It's not blurry. You just don't have your readers on, man.
Man, who got you all riled up today? Did you hook up with Sheen and go have a little something to eat after a roll call or something? Man, you're moving. You're on it today. I came here all, kumbaya. This is my trying to, have a good feeling, as the pressure builds for the tournament. And
What's that little logo you got on your chest? It kind of looks like the Jumpman logo, but it's not. It's something else.
yeah, man, check this out. So Stu, Stu always supports, man. He's always sending me stuff, and this is one of the shirts that he sent me, and I've been talking about this as mental health awareness. So
Oh, that's the one that you were talking about?
Yeah, check this out, man. Watch. And got my number on there, personalized. Got the number here to call, 1-800-273-8255. Check this out. What do you think about them apples?
I think it looks really nice. I like the color scheme on it too a lot.
I like it a lot.
So what is that logo? What is that? It looks like obviously somebody's jumping, but what is it?
Not too sure. I mean, I was gonna ask him. It probably is the shirt Alpha Prime Athletics.
Okay,
so it's probably Prime Athletics logo. I'm gonna
when Stu, logo.
Yeah, when Stu chimes in, because he normally does, I'll ask him about that. Cool. So yeah, man, I think it's important, and we're gonna have a mental health type program on the Keepers of the Peace podcast here soon. It's going to be really interesting, man. I know it's absolutely needed in our, in our career field, our profession, along with first responders, very important, especially with our business, we see a lot of unfortunate incidents where first responders take their own lives, and sucks, man. Can't criticize, can't you know can't get into their minds, but it just sucks that they're in a position where they feel like that is their best alternative for their situation. And so I want to try to do something about that. And Stu does that also with where he works at. So we're gonna have some good conversation with that, man. It's gonna be good.
Very nice.
Let's see here. We got Andreas. Let's see. Can we get those? Yeah, there we go. What's up, Andy?
What up, Andres?
He
Always
said,
the first one to comment.
yeah, he is, man. I really appreciate it.
Always here with us.
I'll tell you what, he also is excited about. He wants to get older just to play ball with us. It's like because I got a little ways to go, but I'm ready to join you guys. So yeah, man. Says the swing man, Ken Griffey Jr. Yeah, let's see. That's right, Audrey. He does always hook me up. Some big dude took a picture with Stu and is it Mark? Yeah, Mark. And holy smokes, man. I got to get that picture up there, Deanna. You got to remind me about that. Let's see here. Tyrone, what's going on, man? Kansas. My running partner early on in the days. Got Albert Sanchez joining us. What's going on, Albert? What do we got here, Joe? Let's see here. Yeah. Hey, look at Joe getting a little love.
Oh, there we go. What's
See
up,
there?
my man? Yep. They didn't forget about me, Trini.
Dude, I'm telling you, when I'm going places now, people are asking about what shirt size you wear and stuff like that, man. So that's pretty neat. Gonna be hooked up here soon, I believe. Thomas joining us. Hey, Trini and Joe, glad you're feeling better, Joe. Team can't wait for this weekend.
Yep, I'm looking forward to this weekend as well. Yeah, I felt a little shitty last show we had, but today I feel a lot better. So we're good to go.
Happy for you, man. I know. Let's see. We got all right. So we're about 10 minutes in. Got a late sign on. I know this is geared towards the Keepers of the Peace tournament. We got some really cool stuff to talk about when it comes to the tournament. Also about a little goal I'm trying to accomplish when it comes to subscribers. We've got let's see here. We got the breakdown on the Greet, Eat, and Drink. Something new, an entertainment guide that we got, Joe. I think you're going to like this for your tournament too. And you're going to be able to see it in action. So that's going to be pretty cool. We've got a good real-time photo of these bats that are going to be provided by Elite Sports USA, Carlos and Ryan. So I'm excited to be able to show that close-up picture. Opening ceremonies, little breakdown. We got the raffle breakdown. Got a new gun I picked up, Cerakoted gun that's going to be its own raffle when we're there at the tournament. Let's see. We got the flag football teams, kind of how they're going to do things this weekend. We only had a little bit of time to promote the flag football tournament. So, I know it's going to be a initial tournament, and ultimately, though, it's going to grow. So I'm excited about it. And one thing I want to mention right now, if there's anybody that can help out, the Oakland team, Oakland PD, man, they need some help. I will comment here in just a minute about how happy I am with these guys and their efforts to not give in. It's easy for them to just say, hey, man, we've lost a couple of guys and, we're not going to be able to make it work. But they're still sticking it out. They're still trying to make it happen. And, Joe, that's extremely appreciated when it comes to throwing a tournament. So I'm excited to be able to, to give those guys those props. So, Joe, good to go?
Good to go, my man.
All right. Deanna. Oh, hold on. Let's see what we got here. All right. Yeah, we'll make it happen. Let's get the show on the road, Deanna. All right, here we are. Let's go. This is September the 6th, 2021, and we are coming to you with the Keepers of the Peace National Softball Championships and Flag Football Championships, and the Police Softball Podcast. So, want to thank you guys for joining us tonight. We're going to get straight to it because got a lot of good stuff going on. But I do want to be able to introduce my partner who made it again, despite some responsibilities that he was taking care of earlier. Man, he made it happen, and he ended up joining me today. So I appreciate him, Joe Mana. Oh well, hey, I'll just bring Joe on right now. The hell with it. Hey, what's going on, Joe?
What up, buddy?
All right, man. Hey, Deanna, if you don't mind, I'll tell you guys who I am real quick. I am Trinidad, and I am of course, I'm Audrey's husband. I'm an Air Force veteran, 23-year law enforcement veteran, 2-time cancer survivor, franchise business owner of a business called Biotex. It's a crime and trauma scene cleaning company. We are in Dallas, Austin, Houston, and I should say Dallas-Fort Worth, Austin, Houston. And so that's a little bit about me. I'm a nonprofit founder of an organization called Shields for Kids, which we're about to talk about here shortly. But it is an organization of officers from various agencies who go out and provide for kids in the community that are in need. And so we go out on our own dime and on our own time to be able to provide for these children that are in need in our community. So as far as law enforcement softball, I am the coach of the San Antonio Law men's competitive softball team. Won a couple of titles. Very happy to be the Chevy Wright Sportsman of the Year winner, Pat Hill Inspiration Award winner, the Texas Police Athletic Federation, and PS.com Hall of Fame inductee. I am right now the starting second baseman for Louisville Sluggers. I'm the 2019 OPOC, which is the Outstanding Police Officer of the Community Award winner. I'm very proud of those accolades. Got my partner Joe, who's joining me. Joe is the coach of the Missouri Lawmen. He is the director of the St. Louis Show Me Classic, and he is the coach of the Louisville Sluggers Masters Division team. He is the East Conference Manager of the Year and my friend. So, Joe, thank you again for making it happen.
Appreciate the intro.
Yeah, man. I will. Hey, man. So what we'll do is we got. Let's see. We got Jay Stewart. Good evening, young man. So I'm talking about Jay. Man, that dude retired from police softball, and then he came out to our Louisville Sluggers tournament and just kicked butt. Man, that dude's a wall on third base.
He killed it, man.
Yeah, he's a wall.
He didn't miss a beat. I'll say that.
Nah, he doesn't, man. Dude, I don't know, man. Just be careful if you go golf with that dude. I've said it before. I'm going to say it again. Save up a little money because you're probably going to lose it. We got Mark Jackson. What's going on, Mark? He says, hey, fellas, good to see and hear you gents on this beautiful Labor Day. It is. Joe looking like he just got off the golf course.
Well, that didn't happen. I can tell you that. I appreciate it, Mark.
Yeah, man. Andrea says, Javi says, hello, gentlemen. What's going on, man? I am, all right, man. Well, let's get this show on the road. We have got, first off, I want to say happy birthday to Mr. Dan McIntyre. Dan's birthday just happened yesterday, I think it was. And he just turned 41. So he's a young 41-year-older. Check him out. Look at that smile.
What is that in front of him?
I don't know, man. It's looking like
they're pouring wine into it, whatever it is. And he's
all
smiling.
I know is that smile. That smile says it all right there.
Yep.
He's happy. And I'm just happy he has his shirt on in that restaurant. That's all.
That is a plus. Happy birthday, Dan.
Happy birthday to you, brother. Just since we're on Dan, he's got this gold glove link. I think it's in the description when it comes to the to this video podcast, but you get $20 off if you use a discount code KEEPERS. So those are the gold gloves. Joe was able to give one out at the Show Me Classic, and I've got one for my Keepers of the Peace tournament. So that's awesome, man. Make sure that you check out that discount code in the description, $20 off. And we did talk about earlier in the program, my shirt given to me by Mr. Stu Donaldson. I told everybody I was going to show him. So let me check this out real quick. Watch this show. Yep. Mental health awareness. Got my number on it. Where is it at? Got my number 11 on it. It was customized. Really cool. Got the number to call. 1-800-273 8255. And on that back end, check it out. Very cool. And I'll tell you what, it's a serious subject. First off, I thank Stu for that, because it's always cool to be able to receive these types of things, especially when they have my own number and my name on them. I do appreciate that, truly. And but that situation when it comes to mental health, mental health awareness, we see it a lot, unfortunately, with the business that we have. And it's just sad, man. It's sad to hear the stories behind the incidents. And ultimately, if you're going through something that makes you feel like that is the best choice for that situation, I know it's easy to say this, but I will say that through personal experience, I didn't want to call anybody, and I didn't, and I worked it out. But I feel differently now about the situation. And so, if I'd have known there was an organization that I could call, especially if it was within a first responder community, I think it would have made a big difference for me. At the time, I was not in law enforcement, so a little different. But if you're in law enforcement, I'm interested. We're going to be talking to Stu about this situation, the situations that he deals with, and ultimately who you can reach out to. And so thank you, Stu, very much for that shirt. I do appreciate it, man. Let's see here. All right. So, Joe, what I'm going to do before we get started is I want to make sure that people know I've got this YouTube channel. It's what helps me to be able to spread the word when it comes to my personal brand and ultimately these keepers of the peace. Check this out real quick. It's a quick video that'll give you a little bit of insight to what Trinidad is all about. There you go. Went on a little long, but man, that's a little bit of an idea of what I do with Trinidad. If you're interested, man, I really appreciate you subscribing. This is how you can subscribe on YouTube. That's what's really going to help me. I need 1,000 subscribers right now. I'm at 732. It's going to be a goal of mine, because once I get to 1,000 subscribers, I'm able to have a bigger outreach. I'm able to put some paid marketing efforts towards it. I'm able to do a lot of things. I'm able to go live on YouTube, and that's important. So, if you can help me out, please do. I'll show a little video on how to subscribe for you guys that aren't used to it. Just type in Trinidad, hit that filter, which I think now you'll be able to find me without that filter. Go to the channel. You'll look for my little vacation picture. You'll hit the subscribe button, notification bell on the right-hand side, and hit the top notification bell. That's what you need to do. And that way you'll get notified. We're going to have to create a new video, Deanna, because I do believe that they'll be able to find me a little easier now than when we started that thing. But anyway, I appreciate your support. if you can help me out. All right, so on to the Keepers of the Peace National Softball and Flag Football Championships. Joe, it's going to be 99 to 98 degrees.
It's going to be hotter than shit.
No, no, no rain. No rain in the forecast. So this is coming up September the 10th and 11th with our players. Well, it's actually not a players party. We're differentiating the two now. So on Thursday, we're having our greet, eat, and drink gathering. And then on Friday, we're going to have our players party. That greet, eat, and drink is going to be taking place at Beef O'Brady's. We're going to start at 5. You can show up at 5, have some socializing and all. 7 o'clock, they're going to be bringing out the food. But we'll get into that here in just a second. Make sure you bring your umbrellas. They do allow coolers into the park. They don't restrict you. They don't check you on anything inside the coolers. They will have concessions. And from what I understand last year, because I didn't eat a lot, but from what I understand last year, the food was really good. So they're going to have food, they have all the refreshments. Let's see here. Yep, I think that's it. What else about? Oh, so now they're turfed fields. So you got to make sure you're drinking quite a bit of water, man, because that sun will hit that turf and bounce off and it'll get you. So make sure you bring your sunblock and all. But I'm really excited about the turfed fields, man. Super nice to be able to have that in a field here, for the Keepers of the Peace. Let's see here, Joe. We got our tournament sponsors. Hey, Joe, let me ask you this. What was something you can think about that you might tell these players or these coaches when it comes to Waxahachie as far as, the fields? I'd like to highlight the guys who take care of the fields. Now they did a great job last year, but this year it's turfed. So I think it's going to be a pretty neat thing. In fact, I'll tell you what, we'll just show a quick little video and you guys will see what I'm talking about. What you did, you heard we were doing this?
Well, James gave me my boss gave me a little flower I gave him with the Keepers of the Peace. You
gotta start with who you are, man.
My name's Rufus Mejorado.
Got it.
So anyhow, he gave it to me. He said, hey, they want to do something with this, so figure out what you can do. So I saw the cave with the little Spartan helmet, deal on it, and I said, you think we should go with this? And he said, yeah, go with it. So
man,
we went with it.
Perfect.
And, that's what we've been painting. But I'm gonna give it to you.
Oh,
that way you can have it.
That'll be cool.
That way you can have it, and if you want to.
I thought if they decide to come back, we'll do something bigger.
Yeah, we'll try. We'll
bigger stint, so we'll have more time, if we decide.
This is like short notice, but hey, I think
Monday.
Monday, yeah.
I'm telling you, you've never seen anything like that. So good. That's awesome, and we really appreciate it.
Oh yeah, no problem. And like I said, I'll let you take it. And
that's awesome.
You can give somebody to maybe make you a big one if you need.
Yeah. Very cool.
Great job.
That's an example, man. I mean, we have turf fields, but Joe, what did you feel like when you saw these guys out there working like they were?
They busted their ass and they got the job done. They did a great job. I always talk about the guys in St. Louis and how good of a job they do on the complex at BMAC. These guys are just as good. They, they were on top of it. And even as the tournament wore on, they didn't just let the field sit. If there was an open field, they went out there, they drug it, they relined it for us. They did all that last year. Those guys did an awesome job.
Tell you what, like I said, BMAC, same thing. These guys, they worked at the pro fields, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. So that's how man. It rained cats and dogs out there. That one time we were there that year, I couldn't believe it. We showed up the next day, man. It was unbelievable what they did. Well, now that these are turf, check out what these guys did. They went out and bought turf paint, and they said they're going to be doing the same thing, even on their brand new turf. They said, we haven't done it before. We're doing it for you guys.
Nice.
So, I mean, that's what you get when you go to Waxahachie, man. That's just a great town. That's why people, to include Jay-Z tuned in right now. And he said, check it out. He says, yep, like the St. Louis complex, Waxahachie crew is top notch.
Yep.
It's true, man. And so what I love about it is what you're going to get at this tournament is everybody is truly a first responder supporter. The whole town is, I mean, even the grounds crew, man. It just makes you feel really good. And I'm really proud to be able to have an event that allows, us to go there and to feel comfortable, not only at the complex, but also at the field, within the town. So, hey, we got Stu Donaldson tuned in. I told you, Stu, repping the shirt.
Stu?
Just wanted to clarify because Joe was asking about the design, and I told him it was from the athletics. What is it? Athletics Alpha Prime Athletics. Just wanted to verify that what this logo was from. But we got softball by Fat. We all know who that is. There, Dan McIntyre says, "Welcome back to the show, Joe." My wife.
I appreciate you filling in for me, Dan, while I was gone.
Yeah, no joke. That was really cool.
Did a great job.
That was cool. Audrey getting in her brownie points. Aviana saying she's excited for the tournament. And Stu, nice shirt. That's right. All right.
Aviana and Tripp both going to make it?
I don't know about Tripp. He called me earlier to say that he's got something going on. This kid, man, he's been out of the house for 2 weeks and he's got other things going on. He's not sure if he can make the tournament. So we'll have to talk to him about that. But Aviana will be there. So we got
big things, man. Big things.
Got big things going on. Hey, and if you don't know, we're talking about Oakland PD, and we got Brandon over there, and I want to give him a lot of credit, man. This guy, when you talk about Brandon, I think it's Worley. I think that's how you pronounce it. I want to make sure I do it right. Man, Brandon from Oakland PD, they're hurting for guys, and he's still calling me saying, hey, man, can we make it happen? I'm trying to find people. If there's anybody in California or a bordering state that would, believe that they can make it happen, it's inexpensive to fly into Dallas. And here's what I'll tell you. I'm going to try to help these guys out. I will cover the room. If you guys, somebody from California or a bordering state can make it happen for these guys from Oakland PD because of what they're trying to do by not, backing out, because they're right on that border. I'll cover that room, man. So if you can get somebody to come out, man, from California, one of these bordering states, we got the room covered, especially if you got two guys who don't mind sharing, we'll cover the room. So let's see if we can make that happen. I'm wishing them luck, man, because I know they want to show up and they want to play. I appreciate those guys. And
Arizona,
I know, like I said,
Nevada, California, 2 guys. That's all we need for them.
Yeah. And I'll tell you, it's just Joe, like we were talking about, as a tournament director, you love to see that, trying to stick it out and make it happen.
Yep.
Very cool. All right. So we got some tournament sponsors. Want to give a big shout out to Biotex Crime Scene Cleaning with my beautiful wife, Audrey. I want to make sure that we give this woman some credit because, again, she's truly doing this for the right reasons. If you tune in, you would have known already what she's doing, but check this out. It's what this woman is doing for us at this tournament. Big shout out to Biotex along with our franchisees. And this is in San Antonio, Austin, Houston, Dallas, and Fort Worth. Biotex is sponsoring 8 kegs throughout the tournament. And if you haven't, I don't know if there's some shortage because of COVID, but these damn kegs aren't cheap. And they are providing 8 kegs throughout the tournament. 15 donated bats for the opening ceremonies. Now we're talking about these Keepers of the Peace limited edition bats by Elite Sports USA. Got Carlos and Ryan that came up with a badass design. We're going to show you that here in just a little bit. We got 4 Keepers of the Peace footballs for the opening ceremonies, because at those 15 donated bats and those 4 Keepers of the Peace footballs for the opening ceremonies, in a minute, you're going to find out how that's going to happen. They also sponsored Shields for Kids raffle prizes. And this is a great raffle. I mean, there's a lot of great prizes. We got Moses Tovar. We got, quite a few people that donated to this raffle. So it's a badass raffle. You're going to enjoy it. And at the Greet, Eat, and Drink, which is happening on Thursday night, you're going to get door prizes without doing anything, man, without putting any money in. You're going to have an opportunity to win these prizes, and Biotech stepped up and they made it happen. So really appreciate you, Audrey, and to all the Biotech's franchises that are out there. There you go. Those are the ones that own the franchises there. Got Kathy, got Jesse. Hey, I'll tell you what, I got Ruben, Lauren, and David and Roxanne. And man, these are great people. So I'm really excited to be able to have the type of support that we have with these sponsors. So let's see here. Dan says, not easy being you, Joe, on the podcast.
I'm just glad, like you said, I'm glad Dan kept his shirt on throughout the entire show.
Anytime Dan keeps his shirt on for any amount of time, it's a plus. Now, it's not because I can't appreciate how he earned that body, but there's certain places like in that birth. Dan, did you see your birthday picture that we showed earlier? Let me know on these comments if you don't mind. We gave you a big birthday shout out. Audrey says trip can't go until there we go. Dan, tell us what was in that. What are they pouring into that container, and ultimately what was in it, like total, like what happened? What was that about? Let us know, man. Let's see here. Audrey says trip can't go until Friday. And let's see here. Karina De La Rosa says D-Mart, and I can't wait to get back to Texas and see you guys. Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, a lot of people have said that, and I'm really excited about that. So we're gonna have something special with these people here. It's gonna be really neat. They're celebrating. It's right before their wedding, and so they're coming in from California, and it's gonna be really neat what they what they gave up to be here, and I really appreciate them for doing it. It's really special. Makes me feel great. Stu says the Snapped Fat Boy designed it and made the donations, but apparently Prime is the clothing company. Got you. Snapped Fat Boy. Stu, if there's a way that you can get us that, I'd like to be able to highlight them, especially when it comes to our Keepers of the Peace podcast. All right, so let's go to all right, so we got our other sponsors. We got the Waxahachie Convention and Visitors Bureau. This is their logo. They stepped up with a great donation. And man, these people, like I said, they're really getting behind us. And this tournament's going to grow. I've had multiple people on teams that are highly ranked, Joe, that have said, don't move it from Waxahachie. They like it. They like the town. They like coming back. They said it's going to be a while before we would consider going somewhere else for this tournament. So it's a big compliment.
It's hard to beat with the reception we got there last year, and the the cost of the flights and everything combined. I mean, it was just a great location. Yeah,
I'll tell you, I'm excited, man. I'm excited. They have a website. Let's see, it's scrolling underneath. There you go. So it's waxahachie.cvb.com. And this is where you can find out everything that's going on in the city. But I'll tell you that this town, has been around for more than 150 years. It's been a destination for locals, but visitors go into town, man. They like it. In fact, we had a police officer who decided that when his wife visited with the tournament, she wants to move there to retire. He's getting ready to retire. And that's how much they enjoy the town. So got over 100 delicious restaurants throughout the city and a lot of antique stores, boutiques, specialty shops in the downtown historic district. It's all close. That's what everybody, I think, likes, man. It's not far. You can actually stumble home. Joe, you could stumble back to your apartment or to your hotel because it's just such a nice little quaint town,
I think, yeah, there you go. I figured that was coming next. Hey, for the record, I wasn't driving that night.
Well, I'll tell you, it's great, man. And it's only 30 minutes south of Dallas. So it's close. It's close to everything that's big, but you still get that hometown feeling. They do have on September the 11th from 3 p.m. to 11 p.m. the Hispanic Heritage Festival. So you can go by and check out some cool stuff. They got a car show going on. They're going to have, vendors, food vendors and stuff like that. So, I bet you a lot of these food vendors, you get some Mexican style food is probably better than what you might find up north or things like that. So I think it's going to be interesting to have, to have that going on at the same time. Let's see here. Let's see. What do we got? Stu says, Dust, laugh, come play with us, brother. Oh, Dustin. Yeah, Dustin says he misses us and the connection's ready for Vegas. Keep up the great podcast.
Appreciate it, man.
These guys are on a roll, man. I'm excited to see them play. Let's see here. Karina says we got cheap flights out of San Francisco. So she's sending that message. And let's see here. Let's see. John says, miss you guys. My wife is still saying no, Trini. I'm definitely not trying that now. Not this late in the game. So we got, let's see here, the Waxahachie Downtown Merchants Association. That's another huge sponsor. Shopping, dining. I mean, they do everything when it comes to promoting Waxahachie. And we're going to have something that we're going to highlight them here in just a second. We've got the Beef O'Brady's. So that's where the greet, eat, and drink is going to be taking place. And we're going to be going over some offerings. Now, this happens on Thursday, September the 9th is what it is, September the 9th. We're opening it up at 5 o'clock. So you can get there at 5. We're going to socialize, have some fun until 7. And at 7 o'clock, they're bringing out the taco bar. Don't let it fool you. It's good. You're going to get an opportunity to pre-register. Or at least check in. So you've already registered online. We're going to go over that here in a minute, but register online, man. You get there, you check in, you get your band, you're done. You don't have to worry about it the next day when you show up to play. So you can do that there at the Greet, Eat, and Drink. Another good reason to show up early. You're going to get an opportunity to get your ticket for your door prizes. It doesn't cost you anything. You're going to be able to enter in, and we have some great door prizes. We are going to have the opportunity to register for a weapon that we're going to be giving away. You're going to like it. We're going to show that here in just a second. Let's see here. And get an opportunity to check out our entertainment guide. That's what we're going to go through next. So this is something unique. Joe, I know you're going to like it. You're going to show up to the table when you enter the Greet, Eat, and Drink. And you're going to see this. So this is what you're going to see there at the table. Let's see. Deanna's going to bring it up here in a minute. And it's going to be our for our QR code. You're going to be able to scan this. And it's something that's unique because it's going to be able to show you the sponsors that we're appreciative of to be able to make the tournament happen, along with places to go eat, drink, hang out. So this is what you're going to see there at the tournament. I'm sorry, at the Greet, Eat, and Drink and at the tournament. You're just going to scan that. And ultimately, this is what you're going to see. This is our entertainment guide. And you're going to see things like this, man. Once you bring it up on your phone, you're going to have this opportunity to, there you go. So that's our little cover there that we got. Tell me what you think about this, Joe. We're going to recognize our sponsors. We're going to go to that next page and we're going to, you got my YouTube channel. We're trying to get, some subscribers. You got the Waxahachie deal, but you're going to keep scrolling through this and you're going to get to a point where you're going to get to different restaurants. We'll keep going through it.
What I like about it is it's something easy and convenient where I'm not saying that a magazine's not convenient or easy, but it's, you got to carry it around. This is going to be on your phone and you just click with a click of a button. You got, a bunch of different restaurants in the area that are sponsoring the law enforcement event here or in Waxahachie, and a lot of law enforcement friendly businesses in the area that you can maybe stop by while you're in town. And it's super convenient, super easy to use from what I've seen of this type of, you there?
Yeah, I'm here, brother.
Okay. I saw you doing something. I didn't know if you could hear me or not.
I was telling Deanna she can take it down. Now we're good.
No, but
that's our little sign, just like this.
I actually
like this.
I like it a lot.
Like this.
I like it a lot, and I think I think that's it makes more sense, I think, than a paper booklet that someone's just going to pick up, look, and toss it on the ground or in the trash can or something like that. You know what I mean?
Yep, absolutely. And it gives your sponsor an opportunity to be able to get recognized throughout the tournament over and over again. And you know what happens, man? You get to the room, you take a shower, and then it's like, where are we going? And then you get to flip that thing out on your phone. So I'm really excited about that. So I'm excited to be able to do that. Let's see. It's easy to open on your camera. You just scan it and then it pops up. So that's going to be good. So let's see here. We got okay. So when you're there again, we talked about being able to get your bat. Now listen, this is important. People are asking me about this bat. They want to pre-order it. But Los and Ryan of Elite, they're like, man, we wanted to be able to make this special for the tournament, limited. So you can, and you can buy the bat at the Greet, Eat, and Drink. And it's important because they only made certain sizes, or certain weights, I mean. So if you want a certain weight, you're going to want to scoop that up there. So make sure that, it's a bonus to being able to tune into the podcast, because for those that don't, they're going to miss that. They're going to show up on Friday and they're going to say, hey man, I saw the bats, I want to get one. And man, they might be short on bats, or they might be out of a certain weight. So, make sure that you get that opportunity there, and we're going to have things, you're going to be able to swipe your cards. So you won't have to worry about having cash or anything like that. So
do we get pictures of those bats that we can show again?
We do. Let's see what we got here. These are real-time pictures. There you go. These are the bats that were produced specifically for our tournament. They're the ones that are going to be provided on the field.
I like how you snuck that police softball podcast logo on there. That looks good.
Yeah. Got our Trinidad brand on there also. I think don't we have a real-time photo though, like a picture that we had that was thought we had one that was it was like this one they sent to us, but there was one that I had that Los had sent me. No? Okay. Well, then that's all right. But either way, that's what's going to be available there. So make sure you scoop those up. Let's see. You will have an opportunity to do that there. Let's see. All right. So now we're going to go on to the opening ceremonies. So this is going to take place. The fields are going to be labeled Biotex San Antonio, Biotex Austin, Biotex Dallas Fort Worth, Biotex Houston. That's how you're going to be able to find your fields. Well, on Biotex San Antonio at 1 p.m., we're going to have our opening ceremonies. And, that's on Friday, but the next day is 9/11. And so, it's going to be a special opening ceremonies. And one thing we would like to do is make sure that every coach, emphasizes to his team that, this is the opportunity to get that camaraderie, to get that feeling. It's what we're there for, man. And I would encourage you guys to be able to get, after you play, or you're done playing like an hour ahead of time, make sure you're there for those opening ceremonies. So it's definitely an important part of what I enjoy when it comes to a tournament or an event that I throw. The presentation of our colors with the Waxahachie Honor Guard. And they're going to be presenting our colors at 1 p.m. And we're also going to have some giveaways. So again, Biotex Crime and Trauma Scene Cleaning is going to be giving away those 15 bats. And the way it works is, if you tuned in last week, you get it. But the way it works is we'll have a coach or a representative come up during the opening ceremonies. You're going to put every team member's name in that hat. And Audrey's going to roll around and she's going to be pulling a name out. So everybody has a chance to win on that team. Really excited about that, man. I've never seen that done before. So to have 15 of those Keepers of the Peace bats you just saw going to be given away, along with the flag football teams. So those flag football teams need to have a representative up there. And we're going to be giving away these cool customized footballs. So we want to thank Biotex for those giveaways. And it's going to be interesting, man. It's going to be neat. I like that.
You're going to have to keep an eye on the Kansas City hat, because I think Brad Johnson's going to try to squeeze 12 of his name in that hat.
Hey,
he's got every bat that's
just
ever been made. Yeah. He's got every bat that's ever been made, and he's going to do whatever he's got to do to get this. I just know it.
And with the way that dude swings, They're all good when you see him swinging those bats. Let's see here. All right, so that's what that's going to be. Yeah, don't forget that. We got our raffle. Now, if you don't know, Joe, I know you know, and you know the impact last year with our Shields for Kids raffle that we put on. But if you don't know, you've never been before, we have our raffle. And it's going to be benefiting our organization called Shields for Kids. And I think it's better if we go ahead and just show you a video that'll kind of sum up what it is that we do with Shields for Kids. You'll know where your money's going to. On behalf of the officers and volunteers of Shields for Kids, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for taking the time today to hear about Shields for Kids. I can stand here and tell you all about us, but I think this video will do a better job. Val was our initial coach of SA Law, and he was shot multiple times, but one of the bullets hit his badge, and that's the one that they said saved his life.
It's extremely important that we interact with, different parts of the community to let them know that, hey, we are here for you and we're doing this on our own time. Nobody's making us be here, that we're doing this because we want to do this, because it's the right thing to do.
We're here to serve the public and serve the children. Shields for Kids we're 10-11, which means we're backup for them. And kids sometimes don't have their own voice, so we're here just to help them.
It's just been a phenomenal organization to be involved with. They're giving back to their community on their personal time, with their personal funds. Just to come love on their community is just an amazing thing to see.
It's being able to look back when our time comes and go, man, that was neat what I did for this child. Our commitment doesn't end when our shift is over. And I think that really summarizes what it is that we're doing. We're here after our shift is over to show in a different way how much we care about the community and the children within that community. So as you can see, we have a wonderful organization, and I believe wholeheartedly in what it is that we are providing for the children and the parents in the community in which these officers of Shields for Kids serve. Whew. All right, had to go run real quick to go grab the raffle prizes, just like I said. But that's a good feel for what it is, who we are with Shields for Kids, and what it is that we do. I will tell you that last year, Joe, I was breathing heavy now. Last year we had our raffle, and it was tough because we were supporting a little boy named Iker, and he's on the side of our Shields for Kids truck. And for those that donated last year, it really hit home when they experienced what you're about to see in this video.
And Shields for Kids was founded, of course, by myself and my team, SA Law. You see the truck over there. Here's what I'm going to ask of you guys. You look on the side of that trailer. It's a little boy named Iker. We went to the hospital because Iker was going through these cancer treatments. And his reality, for those of you that have been affected by cancer or have somebody who's a loved one, these treatments, they're not enjoyable. And we wanted to give him a virtual reality outside of the reality of he has to face. So we bought him these really cool virtual goggles so that when he's getting his treatment, he can go somewhere else. And then we gave their family $5,000. They needed it. So when you talk about trusting an organization to donate your money to, our organization does really great things.
Hey EK, how you doing? Scott Popinski. I'm a trooper from New Jersey. I just wanted to say we're thinking about you. Even though we're in Texas now and we're from Jersey, you have fans all across the country. Stay tough, stay strong. You got this. We're with you, buddy.
E-Care. Much love from the Minnesota Lawmen. Yeah, buddy. Yeah. Take care. We love you, buddy. Yeah. Praying for you.
Love you, brother.
Praying for you.
The loss of Iker is extremely painful for all of us, but our role in this situation is to walk away from here and take something positive with you and apply it to better your life and the lives within your circle. What gift has Iker given to us on this day, beautiful day, by attending his celebration of life? To love harder? Hug our loved ones more often? Make that call that has been put off to right or wrong. Spend more time talking and less time texting. Take time to sit back and truly appreciate the moments of family time. Speak the words to your loved ones and friends that they truly need in their time of need. And when your time comes, because all of us will pass at some point, take what you've experienced today from the example of the Ariola family and celebrate your life at the end. Mari Carmen, Augusto, Max, Alex, and the Ariola family, thank you for sharing Iker with all of us.
Man, I'll tell you, Joe, Andy Sides from your team got with Randy Morgan on that day, made the call, and his mortgage company ended up donating a significant amount of money to be able to give to the family. And that was so special for me. I mean, along with everybody that contributed and said those kind words, watching that video, it's difficult, but at the same time, it's why we do what we do, man. We support our communities in so many different ways. And at that tournament, I go through everything I go through to include putting my family, what I put them through, like, Joe, to put a tournament on. Nobody will ever truly understand what it takes unless you've done it. But it's things like that I know you can't tell that they're going to happen, but I know that we're going to come through as a community, our law enforcement softball community, and it's just going to be special, and it's what keeps me going, and it's so difficult. There are times I question it as this whole, especially as this week goes by. Difficult, man. And you start to think, damn, do I do this next year? But then inevitably something happens like that, and confirmation.
Every tournament I've ever put on, the week of the tournament, leading up to the tournament, I said to myself, what in the hell am I doing? There's no way in hell I'm doing this again next year. And every year, once the tournament's over, I say, all right, yeah, I'm going to do it again next year. It was worth it. So just something about the circuit, man. And, some of the hassles and stresses that you go through the couple weeks leading up to it, several weeks leading up to it sometimes, all ends up being worth it in the end. It has for me. It has for me at least been worth it in the end.
And it is. I will just say that that particular year was extremely impactful, and I was so proud to show up on that day and that celebration of life for Iker, and to have what I had, especially emphasizing, our circuit. And so when you're there and you're contributing, know that, like we do in our everyday duties, you don't always see the end result, in this particular situation, you got an opportunity to, but most of the time we don't. We don't, we know we're not going to be around to find out, the positive impact we had with the time that we spent on a particular call or the efforts that we made to talk to somebody. Even if you're taking them to jail, I mean, you still sometimes, talking to them because you care about their situation. And yeah, you got to do what you got to do, but you still share knowledge or you try to make an impact on that person's life. You never really see that in the end, but in this particular situation, you did. And so thank you for what you do. When you support our Shields for Kids raffle, maybe bring a little extra money. If you go to casinos, maybe take a little bit of what you're going to spend the next time at a casino and maybe contribute to our raffle. You're going to like it. So check this out, man. We've got let's see here. I'm going to read just a few things that we got in this raffle. We got Ultimate Ears Mega Boom 3 portable Bluetooth speakers. We've got 4 more of those. We've got a Slim Boost portable power bank. We got charging pads. We've got, let's see here, man, I don't know, multiple chargers. Like you can put this thing on your desk and it charges your AirPods, your phone, and your watch. It's pretty cool. We got a Grand Slam. I think it's a Grand Slam taquita bat. I'm not sure. Not sure if we're giving that one away. I think that one might be a prize, but we do have a signed book by Travis Howes, a unique first responder. It's badass. You're going to like that. Thin Blue Line flag. We've got a little adult beverage, wooden type assortment of drinks, I guess. Blue Arctic cooler, a Twang cooler. Got a different conference call system. We've got a Kate Spade purse, wallet set, Cartier perfume, I believe is what we have. So we've got a lot of cool stuff, man. We got that. We even have some prizes for kids. And so you're going to have a good time with this raffle, man. It's going to be nice. Along with, check this out. We have a, let's see, we're going to do the prices, Deanna. Do the price. There you go. So you have 1 ticket for $10 or 6 tickets for $50. So that's going to be the prices when it comes to the raffle. And let's see here.
Every tournament of years I've been to, you guys kill it with the raffle prizes every year. If anyone ever gets raffle tickets and you've been disappointed, it's not at this tournament. I'm telling you, the raffle prizes you guys put out there are awesome.
Thank you very much.
They always have been.
Thank you very much. I do appreciate that because it is pretty neat. I like raffles. You don't have to be a good ball player. You don't even have to be playing. You get an opportunity to win. So it's quite a long list of raffle prizes, and everybody feels good when you walk away.
And it goes to a good cause, exactly.
Yeah. Yep. And everybody feels good when you walk away and you have so many chances to win. I mean, that's cool. So yeah, we're going to have the winners announced there at the tournament, along with on a whiteboard. We're going to have the names so that way you can come back and check at any time to be able to see if you won a prize. Now, check this one out. Let's see here. Lyle. What's going on, Lyle? Says, you and Joe are simply the best. I appreciate that, Lyle. Thank you very much, baby.
Lyle's got me blushing today, man.
Lyle says, does the winner need to be present? No, you don't have to be present. We're going to put it on a whiteboard. You can come back and check that board at any point and to be able to see if you won. So now when you say that, does the winner need to be present? Yeah, we're going to, you have to be present to buy the ticket. But in the end, when we announce it, it's not going to carry on to somebody else. We'll just write your name on the board, and then you can come back and check it. So, all right. So let's see here. Deanna, let's go to this next one. I got your message, Deanna. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the next raffle. Now, this one's different, Joe. This one is a separate raffle. So this is unique. Check this out. So this is a gun that I was able to pick up that is, a celebratory type gun when it comes to the anniversary.
Trini, what are you showing off this picture? What about the one where you're modeling with it? Let's see the
model. I'm going to. It's coming up.
Modeling pose.
Deanna had a little premature. She gave it away a little bit early, but that's all right. This one here is going to be a separate raffle. Now, this one we'll show the next one. We'll show the next photo. So this is the one Joe's talking about. There you go.
That's straight out of a gun magazine. Look at that. Look at that picture, man.
No joke, it is. Now that I look at it, I got my patriotic shoes on. These are my Stars and Stripes shoes with the Stars and Stripes rifle. Or actually, it's a shotgun. But man, it's going to be really unique, and I'm super excited to be able to have it. I will have it in hand. You will be able to purchase tickets at the Greet, Eat, and Drink. Again, another bonus to being able to tune into the podcast. If we're only selling 125 tickets, again, when you think about this, this is a unique gift that is going to be a limited number of people who can be registered to win it. So it's $25 a ticket, and we'll be selling these tickets again at the Greet, Eat, and Drink. Let's see here.
I want 10 of them.
No, I'm telling you, man, it's going to be really cool. It's transferred. No, I don't know what that is, Deanna. Taken to me at attorney. I'm not sure what you're going to have to print that one out. Unless you want to come on, it's up to you. But okay, then you're going to have to make it a little bit clearer. I just can't read it. That's all. But Deanna's sending me a message in the background. But what I will say is that this one's its own raffle. Only 125 tickets sold. I believe this thing's going to sell out pretty quickly. For an opportunity to win it, $25 a ticket. Really unique. I'm really excited about it. So
sounds like she's saying that you're not going to be taking it home after the tournament, that it's going to be transferred to a gun store wherever you live.
Damn, Joe, did you talk to Deanna before?
I can read Deanna text. I got my readers on, unlike you.
All right. Well, that is exactly what she's saying. Is that right, Deanna? Big thumbs up. All right, there you go. So you're not going to be able to take it home at that point. It's going to have to come back with me, and then ultimately we'll transfer it to you. So that's good. This isn't Joe's first rodeo. All right.
So we got involved in a gun raffler too.
So we got our flag football teams. Just to let you know, this is our Keepers of the Peace National Flag Football Championships. And what I'm liking about this is that the teams that are showing up, they're extremely competitive. They're going to have a round robin on the first day. Then they're going to break for the opening ceremonies. They're going to come back with a double elimination bracket with a silver drop down bracket. And so they're going to get plenty of games in. They're going to have a good time. And I'm excited to be able to host these guys for the first time. I mean, like I said, it's difficult to find these guys. Flag football is not as prevalent as softball, but they're still there, and they want to have fun, and they want to be a part of things. So I'm excited to be able to see how this goes. Let's see. There you go, Dan. Oh, Dan's been involved in a few gun raffles himself. Let's see here. There we go. Softball by Fat. All guns need to be transferred only through gun shops. That's right. Hey, look at this, Joe. Look at this guy. Look at this young whippersnapper.
Look at that picture he's got. Wow.
Oh, dude, I'm telling you. When you talk about experience, when you talk to this guy, you're getting some, like, this might as well have been written in the Bible. I'm not saying he's that old. I'm just saying the dude has experience. That's all I'm saying, Ralph. Yeah, it's true, man. All right, let's see here. All right, and then we got, let's see. I want to make sure and emphasize one more time before we close it out that Oakland, because very important, don't leave yet. Very important about the registration. But Oakland PD needs players. Again, I want to emphasize that, Brandon Worley is doing something that I really appreciate. He's right on that fence, 8-9 guys. He's trying to get 2 to 3 more. He's going to show up if he can make it happen. Tonight's that last hope. If you guys have some guys that can make it up here to Texas on short notice, Dallas is inexpensive to fly into. I'll provide the rooms. All right. So it'll come out of the entry fee. Oh, I'm sorry, out of the tournament income. I'll provide those rooms. If you come up solo, of course, you can. We can get 2 guys that'll come up. I'll either, provide the room for you 2, or I'll give you a certain kind of certain amount of money to be able to cover the cost if you want to bring your wife or significant other or whatever. But I just want to make it happen mainly for these guys who are trying to make it here. They want to show up. They're trying to do it. And so I'll make that happen. So if you guys can, please let these guys know that you're interested. So on a final note, Joe, registration. I want to make sure you guys know you will regret it if you don't show up and not have your team registered. You've got to get these guys registered before arriving in Waxahachie. You can't show up to the greet, eat, and drink. And once you register, man, you just show up. This is who I am. Show us your credentials, and then we give you a little band, and you're in. You're done. You don't have to worry about the next day. So
I've been slacking. I didn't get my list in yet. I'll get that in here tonight or tomorrow morning.
Yeah, it's going to be important to do that, man, because these guys are going to be scrambling, and for the integrity of the tournament, we got to make sure we qualify that before you go to the fields. And I know people will inevitably show up, and they're going to want to just run off onto the fields, and they're going to get upset with our volunteers that we have there at the table that's just trying to, check people off. And you can't get mad at them, man. You had the opportunity. It was listed in the message board, and now here we are talking about it over and over again. Register your teams, take the time to do it, and then you can show up at that greet, eat, and drink, or on the day of the tournament, and it's just a quick, hey, that's who you are. Let's check them off. Cool?
Sounds good.
Yeah. All right,
Hey,
man.
one thing I wanted to ask you, the Onyx Keeper of the Peace bat, you mentioned it's going to be for sale. I don't think you mentioned the price. I thought it was 200. Is that accurate?
Deanna, let's see here. Oh, the link is in the description for the registration. So you can find that link to the registration portal, whatever you want to call it. It's going to be there in the description. So to answer your question, Joe, what's the bat price? Deanna, do you remember? I think it's 200. I think it's 200, Joe. That's what I think.
It's got to remember how much money to bring to the meet, eat, and greet so I can buy one of those bats.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
maybe,
you want to get
maybe
it
two
there.
of them. We'll see.
That's going to be neat, man. I'm really excited, dude. This is a neat I got my bats that are unique in design sitting here in the office, and they'll never be swung. But on this one, this is what I'm understanding, that these things have some new compression deal that they're doing. And it was restricted before. They hoped that people would abide by the new restrictions. People haven't been. So now it's like, it's fair game. It's everybody's doing it. So these bats are supposed to be pretty good. It's supposed to be hot. They tested them already, and they're happy with them. So we'll see how this goes.
Looking forward to swinging them.
Yeah, man. Look at Ralph. He goes, too late. Now the comment was made. Don't come after me, Ralph. Please don't. I don't want you. And especially you'll bring Terry with you, and I don't want that. So please don't do that. Moses. Hey, man, Moses, I'm telling you, Joe, has done a heck of a lot for this tournament. And he took the day off. He's off today, the rest of the week, to be able to help me out, with anything that I need. So I appreciate you, Moses, along with contributing to all the prizes. And FirstNet, AT&T FirstNet is going to be there. They're going to provide us Wi-Fi again so we can do our live broadcasting. So I'm excited.
Mo is the man.
Yeah, man.
He does a lot for the circuit and for my event, your event, and everything like that, as far as helping out and stuff.
Yep.
He's just he's really generous.
Yep. No, I'm super excited. Let's see here. We got Dan joining us, Moses joining us. Thomas says each team will buy the balls at the tournament for each year. Yes. So we're going to be providing two, I believe it is. I think it's two balls for each team. And then they buy their own there from the Elite trailer. They're going to have the balls there available for you guys. So we'll see here. Dan says most likely 220. I'm going to have to figure it out, Joe. It's right around that 200 mark. I just don't know for sure since Dan's saying that. But I want to say there were 200, but we'll see how they go. See how it goes. All right, cool. Hey, Joe, thank you so much for joining me. I want to thank everybody for tuning in, man.
Real quick, one more thing. Sorry to cut you off, man.
No, you're good, bro.
Hey, we talked earlier about, Trini's YouTube channel and everything else. We also just recently got on Twitter within the last month or so. It's Police Softball Podcast. Our handle is @police_softball. If you guys want to get on there, we'll follow you back. We do the same thing we do on Facebook and the message board where we post upcoming shows and just anything related to police softball that's posted on Twitter, we'll share.
I appreciate that, man, because I don't do enough of that. I don't. Sometimes I concentrate a lot on trying to provide value for people, and sometimes I forget to kind of talk about what I got going on. So I appreciate that, Joe. Thank you for watching out for me like that. Yeah. Hey, man, the number one thing, if you could please share with your family and friends, my YouTube channel. Again, the link is in the description. Man, I need to get to 1,000 subscribers, and I don't have very much to go, so I really would appreciate your help. Please help me out with that. I promise you, you're gonna see the results of what you do by allowing me to be able to promote this, my channel. So, hey, Joe, thank you again for joining me. I truly appreciate you, brother. Thank you for making it happen.
Thanks, buddy.
All right, man. Thank you guys so much for joining us again. Looking forward to Waxahachie, Texas. Super excited. It's going to be badass. Great weather, turf fields. Thank you so much for supporting us, man. This is Trinidad, and don't forget, man, I got your 6.